Hello, I'm Laura Sheets. Welcome to Extraordinary Indiana. Today we're in Clinton County, located along Interstate 65 between Indianapolis and Lafayette in north central Indiana. Clinton County was formed in 1830 and named in honor of DeWitt Clinton, the architect of the Erie Canal. This land was occupied by the Miami Indians when farmers of mostly German descent settled here. Located on the eastern edge of the tall grass prairie of the central United States, with its rich soil and fewer trees to clear, it was an ideal location for agricultural endeavors. From its inception, this has been a county that works together to make things happen. The county seat, Frankfort, was platted in 1830 when three brothers, John, William, and Nicholas Pence, donated 60 acres of their own land and $100 to the county commissioners for its founding. It was said that John Pence was a man of foresight who realized the value of a local railway and helped develop Frankfort as an early railroad and business center following the Civil War. This is the third Clinton County Courthouse, built in the early 1880s. It still stands today as the center of downtown Frankfort. With me is Shan Sheridan, the Executive Director of the Clinton County Chamber of Commerce and Economic Development. So tell me how John Pence is manifest today in Clinton County.
Well, John Pence being our founder and his whole family moving here and settling here in Frankfort really brings us a spirit of engagement. He engaged his family, he engaged friends, they decided to come in, they settled here in our community, and then they went to work. They were very good entrepreneurs because not only were they farming, but they also were making land deals.
So can you give me an example of how you're building on the past here in Clinton County?
The Clinton County Chamber and Clinton County Economic Development really believes in preservation and the opportunity of taking something that is old and really preserving the past. And we're doing that in our own building that we just purchased here. And we have been working on making that a co-working space and allowing young entrepreneurs, much like John Pence back in the day, coming into town, looking for the opportunity to build their business, create a space that would allow them to grow.
So tell us about some of the other communities in Clinton County.
Well, we're blessed to have 5 other communities in Clinton County besides the Frankfort County seat. And they all have their unique charm and own personality. Colfax, of course, was the home of Miller's Catfish for many years, and many people would come up. Colfax still a very charming community. Mulberry has the same kind of charm, and we see more growth going in Mulberry. And then you have Michigantown that is over in that kind of tucked away in that northeastern part of Clinton County, the Ganders. And then you have Rossville, which is in the northwest sector of Clinton County. And what can you say about Rossville? It's kind of its own little kingdom, but Rossville, they have such a desire and passion to do things with excellence. And then you have Kirkland, which Kirkland has been on the rise with the investments here locally that have taken place there, and it is the antique capital of Clinton County. So we have a lot of great communities, and we invite anyone and everyone to come check out our small town charm.
So tell me about some of the housing options that are available here.
We have an eclectic mix of housing. We have newer homes that are being built. In fact, new rooftops are going up all the time. And we have even some incentives now that we have put together for homes that are older than 50 years or new home builds. So we've got some tax incentives so that we can encourage and attract people to come in and look at either new building or renovating an older home.
So your industrial park began in the 1950s. Tell me about that a little bit.
Right. The railroad was in decline. We needed to make some changes. So we had a leadership team that created a land trust, went out and acquired some property. Then they started knocking on doors all over this country. Peter Paul was our first acquisition, and Peter Paul started making the Mounds and the Almond Joys right here in Frankfort, Indiana. So that was the one, and then after that it was just a domino effect, and so now we have about 27 different industry folks that are out in our industrial park. But the industrial park is really an example of seed planting, and these people that had a vision and had a dream back in the 50s, planting the seed, and now as an economic development director I get to reap a lot of those benefits and that harvest on a daily basis.
Well, thank you, Shan, and we'll take a closer look at some of the major employers in Frankfort's industrial park and meet some of the entrepreneurs and community leaders who are continuing the Clinton County tradition of engagement and problem solving in our upcoming segments. For Extraordinary Indiana, I'm Laura Sheets.